Imagine waking up every day with the possibility of living longer, feeling healthier, and enjoying life to the fullest. But did you know that there are certain traits that could silently rob seniors of those precious years? Today we'll uncover the 7 dangerous traits that are shortening lives and how you can avoid them. Stay tuned to learn the surprising things you might be doing that could be putting your health at risk, and more importantly, how to change them. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and let us know where you're watching from in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. One of the most significant and alarming traits that make seniors more likely to die earlier is inactivity. It's easy to think that as we age, resting more is the natural thing to do. But in reality, physical inactivity is one of the deadliest habits for seniors. When we stop moving, our bodies begin to lose muscle mass, bone density, and cardiovascular health. Studies have shown that seniors who lead sedentary lives are at a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Not only does inactivity reduce your ability to perform everyday tasks, but it also accelerates the aging process. Here's the truth: the less you move, the higher your risk of dying earlier. But the good news is it's never too late to start. Why is inactivity so dangerous? As you age, your muscles, joints, and even internal organs need regular movement to stay healthy. When you're inactive, your heart becomes weaker and blood circulation is slower. This leads to various health issues such as high blood pressure and a decrease in lung function. Additionally, inactivity increases the risk of falls, fractures, and a loss of independence, which significantly affects quality of life. How to avoid inactivity? The good news is that you don't need to start running marathons or lifting heavy weights to stay healthy. Simple daily movements can make a significant difference. Here are a few practical ways to stay active. Start with walking. Aim for at least 20 to 30 minutes a day, whether it's in your neighborhood, a park, or even inside your home. Stretch regularly. Stretching improves flexibility and reduces the risk of joint pain and injury. Strength training. You don't need to use heavy weights. Even light dumbbells or resistance bands can help maintain muscle mass. Join a low-impact exercise class. Activities like swimming, cycling, or yoga can be easy on the joints while keeping your body strong. By taking small steps towards becoming more active, you can dramatically improve your health, extend your life, and enjoy more years of vitality. As we age, our nutritional needs change. However, many seniors continue to eat the same foods they did when they were younger, which can have harmful consequences. Poor nutrition is one of the leading factors that contribute to a shorter lifespan in older adults. Many seniors struggle with maintaining a balanced diet, either due to a lack of appetite, difficulty cooking, or the rising costs of healthy food. Unfortunately, poor nutrition can lead to chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and weakened immunity. A diet high in processed foods, sugars, and unhealthy fats can cause inflammation in the body, which accelerates the aging process and increases the risk of early death. Why is poor nutrition so dangerous? Our bodies rely on essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to function properly. Without adequate nutrition, our immune system becomes compromised, leaving us vulnerable to illnesses. Moreover, poor nutrition can impair cognitive function, leading to conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's disease. High sugar and salt intake can also raise blood pressure and contribute to the development of cardiovascular diseases. Foods that are rich in trans fats and saturated fats can clog arteries, making it harder for blood to circulate efficiently. Over time, this puts a strain on the heart and other organs, increasing the risk of early death. How to avoid poor nutrition? The key to good nutrition in senior years is to focus on a balanced, nutrient-rich diet. Here are some practical tips to help improve your nutrition. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Aim for at least 5 servings of colorful fruits and vegetables every day. These foods are packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, all of which are essential for optimal health. Focus on whole grains. Switch to whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and oats. These provide more fiber and help regulate blood sugar levels. Include lean proteins. Incorporate lean sources of protein like chicken, fish, beans, and tofu to support muscle health and repair. Stay hydrated. Many seniors struggle with dehydration, which can lead to confusion and weakness. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. Limit processed foods. Cut back on sugary snacks, processed meats, and fast food. Instead, try to prepare meals from fresh, whole ingredients. Making small changes to your diet can have a profound impact on your overall health. Not only will you reduce your risk of chronic disease, but you'll also boost your energy levels and improve your quality of life. When it comes to the leading causes of premature death in seniors, smoking and excessive alcohol consumption are among the most dangerous, yet often overlooked, contributors. For many seniors, these habits may have started long ago, and they might feel like they've been doing them for so long that they've become part of their routine. But the truth is, these two habits can significantly shorten your lifespan and cause a range of health problems. Why are smoking and excessive alcohol consumption so dangerous? Smoking. Smoking is a major cause of chronic diseases such as heart disease, lung cancer, and stroke. The chemicals in cigarette smoke damage the blood vessels, which increases the risk of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. It also weakens the lungs, making it harder to breathe and increasing the chances of developing chronic respiratory diseases like emphysema and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. In addition, smoking accelerates the aging process of the skin, causing wrinkles and a loss of elasticity. But perhaps the most serious risk is that smoking increases the likelihood of several cancers, particularly lung cancer, which is one of the deadliest forms of cancer in seniors. Excessive alcohol consumption. While moderate alcohol consumption may be acceptable for some people, excessive drinking has devastating effects on the body, especially for older adults. Alcohol puts a strain on the liver, leading to liver diseases like cirrhosis and fatty liver. It also increases the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and digestive problems. Excessive alcohol consumption is also a leading cause of accidents in seniors, as it impairs coordination and judgment. This can lead to falls, fractures, and other serious injuries. Furthermore, alcohol contributes to mental health issues, including depression and anxiety, which are common in older adults. How to avoid smoking and excessive alcohol consumption. The good news is that it's never too late to quit smoking and reduce alcohol consumption. Quitting or cutting back on these habits can have an immediate and long-term positive impact on your health and life expectancy. For smoking, seek professional help or join a smoking cessation program to increase your chances of quitting. Consider using nicotine replacement therapies like patches or gum to help manage cravings. Engage in activities that keep your hands and mouth busy, such as chewing gum, knitting, or engaging in hobbies. For excessive alcohol consumption, set clear limits on how much you drink and stick to them. Opt for non-alcoholic alternatives such as herbal teas, sparkling water, or fruit juices. If you feel that alcohol is affecting your health or relationships, seek support from a healthcare professional or a support group. By quitting smoking and reducing alcohol intake, you can dramatically reduce your risk of chronic diseases, increase your energy levels, and improve your overall well-being. Stress is often considered a normal part of life, especially as we age. Many seniors face financial worries, health concerns, or the emotional strain of losing loved ones. While it's natural to experience stress, when it becomes chronic, it can have a devastating effect on both physical and mental health. But what's even more concerning is the role that negative thinking plays in the aging process. Why is stress and negative thinking so dangerous? Chronic stress. Chronic stress triggers the body's fight or flight response, releasing hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. While this response is useful in short bursts, such as in a life-threatening situation, prolonged stress can wreak havoc on the body. It weakens the immune system, making it more difficult for seniors to fight off infections and illnesses. Chronic stress also contributes to high blood pressure, heart disease, and digestive issues. When under stress for long periods, the body's ability to regulate inflammation decreases, which increases the risk of conditions like arthritis, diabetes, and even cancer. Additionally, the constant release of stress hormones can lead to weight gain, particularly around the abdomen, which is associated with an increased risk of metabolic disorders. Negative thinking and depression. Negative thinking or persistent pessimism can be just as harmful as physical stress. It contributes to depression, anxiety, and can diminish overall life satisfaction. In older adults, depression is not only emotionally draining, but it can also affect cognitive health, increasing the risk of developing dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Constantly focusing on the negatives, whether it's worrying about one's health, finances, or the future, can lead to a lack of motivation, poor sleep, and a weakened immune system. Studies have shown that seniors with a negative outlook on life are more likely to experience premature death compared to those who maintain a positive attitude. How to manage stress and negative thinking. Practice mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Activities like meditation, deep breathing exercises, and yoga can help calm the mind and reduce the physical effects of stress. Take time each day for mindful practices, even if it's just for 10 minutes, to focus on the present and let go of worries. Engage in positive self-talk. Challenge negative thoughts by replacing them with more balanced and positive perspectives. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm too old to make changes," try thinking, "I can still improve my health with small steps." Surround yourself with uplifting and supportive people who encourage positivity. Stay connected with others. Social isolation can contribute to depression and anxiety. Make an effort to maintain relationships with family, friends, or community groups. Even a simple phone call or video chat can help foster a sense of belonging and reduce feelings of loneliness. Keep busy with enjoyable activities. Engaging in hobbies, volunteering, or learning new skills can give seniors a sense of purpose and fulfillment, reducing stress and negative thinking. Seek professional help when necessary. If feelings of stress or depression become overwhelming, seeking support from a therapist or counselor can be incredibly beneficial. Therapy can help seniors develop coping strategies to handle stress and improve their mental outlook. By managing stress and shifting towards a more positive mindset, seniors can not only improve their mental health but also strengthen their physical health and extend their lifespan. As we age, our bodies become more susceptible to a variety of health conditions, many of which can be easily managed or even prevented with regular health checkups. Unfortunately, a common mistake many seniors make is neglecting these routine visits to the doctor. Whether it's due to fear of bad news, the belief that they're too old for certain treatments, or simply the inconvenience, skipping regular checkups can be a dangerous decision that leads to serious health complications. Why is neglecting health checkups so dangerous? Health problems often develop slowly without obvious symptoms in the early stages. This is particularly true for chronic conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or certain types of cancer. Without regular checkups, seniors may not realize they have a health issue until it has already progressed to a more severe, and sometimes irreversible, stage. Many serious diseases like heart disease and kidney problems have symptoms that can be easily ignored or mistaken for natural aging. For instance, dizziness, fatigue, or mild chest pain may be signs of an underlying heart condition, but many seniors may simply chalk them up to getting older. By neglecting regular health screenings, these conditions may worsen without detection, leading to complications that could have been prevented or treated early on. How can regular health checkups prevent premature death? By staying on top of your health with regular checkups, you give yourself the best chance to catch any potential problems early. Early detection of diseases such as cancer, diabetes, or heart disease significantly improves the chances of successful treatment and recovery. In many cases, catching these conditions in the early stages allows for less invasive treatments and better outcomes. Additionally, regular checkups help your doctor monitor chronic conditions, adjust medications, and ensure that you're staying on track with managing your health. They can also provide important vaccinations, screenings, and preventive care that are essential for seniors. How to make regular health checkups a priority. Schedule routine visits. Make it a habit to schedule regular health checkups, even if you're feeling fine. At least once a year, visit your general practitioner for a complete physical exam. This gives your doctor the opportunity to check on your overall health, screen for potential diseases, and address any concerns. Stay on top of screenings. There are several screenings that are particularly important for seniors, including blood pressure checks, cholesterol screenings, blood sugar tests, cancer screenings such as mammograms, colonoscopies, or prostate exams, vision and hearing tests, bone density scans. Staying on top of these screenings can detect conditions early before they become more serious. Monitor chronic conditions. If you have any chronic conditions such as diabetes or hypertension, it's crucial to visit your doctor regularly to manage them. Ensure that your medication and treatment plans are working effectively, and ask your doctor for advice on managing symptoms or making lifestyle adjustments. Ask questions and stay informed. Don't be afraid to ask your healthcare provider questions about your health. Understanding your risks, symptoms, and prevention strategies empowers you to make informed decisions about your well-being. Build a relationship with your healthcare team. Having a healthcare provider you trust is crucial. Build a relationship with your doctor, and let them know about any changes you notice in your health. A proactive, open line of communication is essential in maintaining your long-term health. The bottom line: regular health checkups are an essential part of healthy aging. By staying proactive and taking the time to monitor your health, you're giving yourself the best chance to avoid serious conditions, catch problems early, and ultimately extend your life. Neglecting these visits is one of the most dangerous traits that seniors can adopt. But with the right approach, you can ensure that your golden years are as healthy and fulfilling as possible. With all the points covered in this series, remember, health is a lifelong journey, and the small decisions you make today can have a profound impact on your well-being tomorrow. Stay active, eat well, manage stress, quit harmful habits, and take control of your health with regular checkups. These steps will not only help you live longer but also allow you to enjoy a more vibrant and fulfilling life for years to come.